Hey everybody, alright, so today guys, we're going to be talking about the T29. This was actually one of, if not my first tier 7 tanks. Actually, I think it was my first tier 7, because it was the first line I ever grinded in the game. In case you don't know, the first line that I ever grinded in the game was the E5. You can actually go back and try to see some of the old streams I did on my original channel, the one that got killed. You can actually see, if you look back, I was actually grinding this line, and I remember I was so just excited to get this tank, and then they nerfed it. And then once I finally got good at the game, they nerfed the tank, and now it's terrible, and I can't enjoy my first tier 10. I did actually have that tank. I never mastered it, but I never actually used the M103, by the way. So my first year, I was actually, I believe, the E75. No, it was T54. It was T54E1. But either way, and I remember whenever I got this tank right here, I remember I was originally really disappointed with it. Same thing with the T32, because they are not easy tanks to play. You gotta learn to use this gun right here, which is insanely inaccurate. You can look at that accuracy. It also has really poor penetration for tier 8, that is, and not very good damage. But the T29, on the other hand, can really just use this gun honestly insanely well. It also has effectively the hit points of a tier 8 heavy tank, literally just 25 less than a stock tier 8 heavy tank. Actually, more than a stock tier 8 heavy tank, because they have 1600. Either way, my point is that this tank is honestly amazing. It's got decent DPM, and if you want to know something, it's actually got the same reload as the Titan, and I believe it has similar accuracy, just worse penetration on the Titan. And I really do like the Titan, so I was like, you know what, let's buy back the old T29 and just give it another shot. Now, I actually do want to check and see if I was running all the right equipment, because this is the equipment that I ran whenever I first had the tank. Now, I actually don't recommend running these special consumables on this vehicle, like reactive armor and speed boost, because they really don't help this tank that much. The tank is a super heavy, and as we all know, super heavies are really, really slow. Like, we go down here to our mobility, we can see we have a top speed of 35, but an average speed of 24. Power weight is really, really bad, or it's decently bad at 12. But we do have really good depression angles, we have really good damage, we have really good penetration, and the accuracy isn't that bad. We also have an insanely good turret. In fact, you could actually, in one of the replays that I'm about to show you guys, I did 3.6 thousand damage, and I bounced an IS-3 about 2 times, I want to say, both of which were on the hull, by the way, and I bounced it again on the turret. And this tank is just honestly an insanely good heavy tank. It is genuinely the premium killer. It is the best tier 7, no doubt. Now, you might be thinking, wait a second, well, isn't the Annihilator Smasher the best tier 7? Well, they're kind of not really, because, first off, the Smasher has no armor, no matter what. Like, anything can penetrate a Smasher. The Annihilator has armor, but its accuracy and the fact that you have to shoot 3 shots to do any damage whatsoever, it's honestly, if you miss one of those shots, and you don't normally miss them, but let's say that you do miss them, yeah, it's not fun for you. On top of that, this tank has better hull armor than that, as the lower plate is not HE penetrable. The lower plate on the Annihilator is actually HE penetrable by Smashers, SU-152s, and really a lot of things, actually. Virtually any tier 7 derp gun, which I think there are only 2, but there might be more, can penetrate it. And the SU-152 and Smasher are actually fairly common, because if you're not seeing a Smasher, you're seeing an SU-152. If we want to look right here, 86mm, we run calibrated on that, we're going to get about 94mm, which will penetrate the lower plate of an Annihilator. But that won't happen on the T29. Now, the T29, now this was an argument that I said on why the Titan isn't, or like why the SU-152, or I can't remember what it was, but I think I said something like the Titan is a good tank, and they said, yeah, but the T29 is better, and I pointed to the side armor and said the T29 side armor doesn't allow you to side scrape, which it doesn't. You cannot side scrape in a T29. I did get the millimeters wrong, though. I said it was 75, it's actually 79, but that doesn't really matter, because if you don't have unless you have, like, I think it's 83 millimeters, you can't side scrape effectively. Titan, on the other hand, I think he has, yeah, it only has 1 more millimeter. But either way, whenever the side space armor comes up, you're going to bounce a lot. Either way, I'm not here to talk about the Titan, I'm here to talk about the T29, and why this is, in my opinion, the best tier 7. First off, we also have this amazing gun mantlet. And also, this cupola is actually insanely hard to penetrate. Like, in the T34 and T30, they have really easy to penetrate cupolas, but this tank actually doesn't, even though it has the same cupola, because not everything's going to be able to penetrate it. On top of that, that's a really small cupola, especially when you're in hold down, you cannot see it. If you want to know how to penetrate a T29 in hold down, you're going to want to shoot this little triangle right here. That's really the only way to penetrate it. All of the other ways, just honestly, they don't do very well. I just genuinely don't recommend them. Like, you might think that, oh, I'll just shoot the turret ring. Well, the Mantlet's going to block that, unless you can try to shoot it from the side, but at that point, why not go for this little, I don't really know what to call that in the back. Or shoot this little V-range fighter, which I'm pretty sure is actually penetrable. I'm pretty sure it's penetrable. Don't quote me on that, but the hull on this tank is genuinely amazing. Now, we can go ahead and take a look at the T34, which is my favorite, which is one of my favorite Tier 8s, and arguably the best Tier 8. Yeah, this tank, its hull is easy to penetrate. Same thing for the T30, but that's because they are using the exact same hull and turret, and on these tanks, you only have 102 millimeters. On the T29, you have 125, so, actually, you do have more. That's a little weird, but either way, let's go and get into the replays. So, we're going to look at this one, which was a victory, and then we're also going to look at this one, which was a loss. So, let's go and talk about this one. So, this one was actually one that I didn't expect to win. Really, because I'm not good with Copperfield. I hate the map personally. It is probably one of my least favorite maps. It is a small map like Mines, but unlike Mines, where there are 3 areas that you can push. This one only has 1 that you can push in a heavy tank, whereas Mines has 2. So you really are sort of forced into this little area right here, which is insanely hard to fight on if you've ever played this map. I don't really like it personally. I don't like this map. On top of that, if you're a medium, you're forced to go one side. If you're a heavy tank, you're forced to go the other, which really isn't true on most maps. Most maps you can push either side, and that means that the whole team can go either side and do incredibly well. This map is not the same. In my opinion, maybe it's just more of a players just suck, or I'm not really sure. Either way. So yeah, as you can see, Tier 6 bounces right on us. Tier 6 can't do crap to us, actually, so you really don't got to worry if you're in a Tier 6 match. Unless the Tier 7s are really high penetration tanks, but as we can see in this match, none of them are. We have a T44-85, a T29, and a T43. The T29 can penetrate me in the hull, but as we're going to see here, this T29 is not the best player. First off, he's not even running sandbag armor, which is something that this tank gets. The special provisions, definitely run them, but the special consumables, I can't recommend it. But basically, the T29, I didn't expect to get a shot, but I wanted to go ahead and cap base B, because I'm actually currently grinding out masteries and first classes and tanks to try to complete the Titan event. So I was actually trying to get down here and cap the base. That's actually why I'm even playing Supremacy in the first place. Now, he's going to penetrate us one time. That's literally it. He's not going to penetrate us another time. T43, he's going to miss us, and this T44-85, yeah, he's done for. There's nothing he can do to us. So my crew is perfectly safe. I'm pretty sure that someone does penetrate us and kill our driver, though. I don't remember if that's T44-85 or another tank. Either way, I was really worried that he was going to push around here and try to hit us, but nope. Yeah, he does kill our driver one time. He's not going to penetrate us again. Watch this. He's going to shoot us, I think 3 times, and all of them are going to bounce. Boom. Ooh. We got a nice shot on you. Boom. And I think he's going to shoot us one more time. No, he's not. Now, this tank is really immobile, but that doesn't really matter because you compensate for that with armor and an amazing gun. Now, this T29 over here, he's a decently good player. I didn't actually check his stats after this. He is running the special consumables, so he's not a complete idiot. Then again, I don't run special consumables on this tank. Specifically because I've run them and they're just waste credits, to be honest, on the T29. Especially probably same thing for the E5 now, by the way. Either way, third class, so that really was not fun. Let me go ahead and go to T29. Okay, so yeah, he actually is a decent player. Now, let's go and get to the last one. This one was a Tier 8 battle, and I think it really shows off how the T29 can work. We do not win this one, but we do a lot of damage. And to be honest, I probably could have won it, but my teammate died too early, and as a result, I couldn't win. And by the way, we have more hit points than the Tiger too. Look at that. The King Tiger, we can take more hits than him. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? The American can take more hits than the German. That really doesn't shock me, to be honest. I was actually going to make a montage called, Can't Touch This, or I don't remember what I was going to use. I think I was going to call it Can't Touch This. I think I was going to use the song Can't Touch This, but I don't remember, guys. But I do remember it was going to feature the T29 and the like this whole line. It was a very long time ago. I'm pretty sure it was just American tanks in general. I remember what it was. It was the Resistance, and it had American tanks. And that's actually what changed into the montage excellence that I had on my old channel. Because I had some clips from me and a friend. He was playing the Sheridan. I was playing the E5. And what we were going to do is we were going to make a montage. I'm pretty sure we actually did some pretty darn good work here. But either way, back to the game. So I missed the IS-3, although I can penetrate him with Pramo. That is something that you can do in this. Either way, he really is... I'm pretty sure we hit that shot. I'm pretty sure we did, but I'm not too sure. Either way, this tank is a premium killer. It literally murders anything that's a premium. By the way, because of how much suppression this thing has, the E25 can't kill it. Also, as you can see, we can penetrate the hull of a T29. So, if you're ever fighting another T29 and you're in a T29, don't worry. You're going to be able to fight just fine. Just remember to go hull down. So that way he can't hurt you and you can hurt it. Now, I was really nervous because I started bleeding pretty bad. And also that IS-3, I was really worried about him because even though I can penetrate his armor, I wasn't... You have to hit one... Yeah, there's like 2 spots on the armor that you can hit. One on the side and one on the tight nose. There's like 2 spots there in total that you can hit with the T29 that'll penetrate. And I was really nervous that I wasn't going to hit that. And as you can see here, it's just me, the Tiger 2, and the Yag Tiger. But our Yag Tiger, he's going to go down. As you can see here in a minute. He's about to go down. And now this 45 TV was really giving me a tough time. But as you can see, we were able to bounce him. And truly, the armor just worked like a dream here. I'm pretty sure we actually bounced more hit points than I had by the end of this. Because I think we're going to bounce the IS-3 twice. I think we are. Either way, we get him penetrating there. If I had, that could have been game-changing because he was a one-shot by the end of the match. Either way, we bounced him once. And we hit him back for 250. Which isn't that bad. Now, Tiger 2 said he was going to go to base A. I actually didn't pick up on that. I didn't see that, so I didn't realize he was going to try to push through them and try to get to the other side of the map. If I had, I probably could have been a little bit more helpful because I could have gotten around them and taken care of them. Now, we had a really low roll there. And as you can see, the Tiger 2 is just going to fall on him. And the Tiger 2 actually messed up my shot there because it would have gone into the lower plate of the IS-3, but instead it went to the side of the Tiger 2. And the Tiger 2 is dead. Yeah, that's really not fun. Either way, I wasn't going down without a fight. So, I went ahead and took out this tank because the SU-100 can actually penetrate me. The IS-3 really can't. I think it was actually running the 175 penetration gun. Now, I think that they thought I was going to try to just push down. But instead, I just peeked down, shot him, turned back up. And now the IS-3 is going to penetrate me. So, I had to back up. And we got a shot into him. I'm pretty sure that went into the turret ring. Now, he's just going to keep pushing me down there. And, yeah, you can see we're not going to be able to win this. That shot, if that shot had gone in, I might have been able to win this. I saw the SU-100, but it wasn't fast enough. Not going down without a fight, though. Bounced in IS-3. Let's go. But, either way, it's the end for me. Not without another shot, though. That's what I actually found really funny about this match was that every time they nearly... whenever they nearly killed me, I got a shot in them. Either way, the T29 is an amazing tank. Also, for anyone wondering what the special tools and provisions are for this tank, let me go ahead and show them off. So we get the speed boost, we get the reactive armor, and we also get for the provisions just sandbag armor. But that's really all you need, because trust me, this tank, it's amazing. I definitely recommend grinding this line, even if you're not going to get the E5. The M103 is still amazing. The T32 is decent. It's about to get a big buff. T29 is amazing. Just go grind this. It's amazing. The M6 is also really good. If you guys want me to, I could do a review on this, but I'd really rather not personally, just because I don't want to have to play this tank again. It's a good tank, yes, but oh man, memories. Either way, thank you guys for watching. If you like, leave a like, subscribe. Sorry for the poor editing on this video. That's all from me. Bye-bye.